doing my VR for Dell at Dirty Room Knives. He's giving away a couple of prizes. One of his knives and a fire steel. For the knife, the first prize, he's asked us to do a VR on our 3 key items for bushcraft or prepping. And also he wants us to do a shout out for a channel. Now, as I've mentioned before, I don't really get to do much that's at all like bushcraft, so I'm going to offer my 3 suggestions for prepping. And the angle I'm coming from is that as much as I like the extreme prepping videos where you basically get a bunch of nutters in Land Rovers driving out into the middle of nowhere and setting up a massive camp that looks pretty much like a military hospital. I don't think, really, we need to be prepping for a complete breakdown in society. It's not going to happen, realistically. What might happen, there might be a power cut for a couple of days, or there might be some civil unrest. And in my city, in sort of 30 years, it's kicked off twice, and on each occasion there was 3 or 4 days of civil disorder. Looked a lot like this. So basically, the problems we're preparing for is not being able to get to the shop for a week and possibly not having any electricity for a couple of days. These are my 3. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say, something that people don't appear to talk much about, is a decent fridge freezer. Here we've got mainly homemade food, curries, chilies, bean stews, that sort of thing. There's enough in there for 3 people for a couple of weeks. The majority of it, if needs be, if the power goes out, can be eaten cold. I'm going to assume that everybody's got meth stoves, camping gas stoves that'll do for a couple of days should the power go out, but ultimately if you let the chili or the curry defrost, you can eat it cold. If you've got the means to heat it through, then it's lovely. So a well-stocked freezer, very important. Now, choice number 2, batteries. If the power goes out and you're faced with a couple of days of no electricity, you're going to need a decent supply of batteries. I try and follow basic green principles, recycling and rechargeable batteries, but rechargeable batteries in a power cut are no more use than ordinary disposables. And if you think about it, you've got no telly, no internet, your news is going to come through the radio, you're going to need torches to augment your supply candles, and you might need batteries for any other small devices that will help you pass the long cold nights. So that's my second choice, a decent supply of all your usual battery sizes. always worth having in stock. My third and final choice is bog roll. Now, sounds a bit flippant, but I'm sure those people who are involved in the bushcraft or camping, wild camping communities will be able to confirm that should you ever run out of poo paper, the effect on morale is remarkable. We get very inured to anything you could class as real discomfort in the developed world, in modern societies, and poo paper is one of those things that until you actually realise you've just used the last piece, you've never quite experienced a proper sinking feeling. So that's my three. My channel shout out is for Jerry Michael. I'll put a link in the box below. It's a small channel. He's got about 15 videos up, I think. He does knife reviews of pocket knives, and he's a nice fella. So check out Jerry Michael. If you like what you see on his channel, please give him a sub. So there you go. Those are my 3 prepping essentials, my reasons for them, and my channel shout out. Now all I need to do is work out some way of rigging the draw so I'll win that knife.